If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Without a shadow of a doubt, the greatest sports entertainer the world has ever seen. Finally, The Rock has come back!
Rocky Maivia!
That's gonna be the man right there. That's blue chip right there.
Rocky Maivia? Let me see. Well, where do we start?
I, Chief Peter Maivia.
Rocky Johnson!
Growing up in a family of wrestling was incredibly influential. I remember being 4 years old at the matches.
That's me. I'm there with my mother and my grandmother. My grandfather, wrestling Harley Race for the NWA World title in New Zealand. Yeah, this is one of my favorite plays right here. Of course, you see me nailing Charlie Ward. He went on that year to win the Heisman Trophy.
My career at the University of Miami helped shape my understanding of hard work. And once I recognized that my football career had come to an end and I wanted to close that chapter in my life, well, what's the next chapter? What's the next challenge?
What I hope to do is earn that respect of the World Wrestling Federation superstars and ultimately win the World Wrestling Federation championship.
Vince McMahon, I first shook his hand when I was 11 years old. The impact that his family has had in my family's life, my grandfather working for his dad, my dad working for him, he just gave me an opportunity. That's all I wanted. I just wanted a shot.
I signed a very basic, minimum, no guarantee rookie contract.
I was brought up to Stanford, and I spent a lot of time in a warehouse with Tom Pritchard, and we would work our asses off. He said, I got the ring name that they want you to use. And I said, oh, cool, what is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a special look at the first third-generation athlete in the history of the World Wrestling Federation, Rocky Maivia.
Meet Rocky Maivia, the Samoan sensation following his family heritage right into the WWF.
It's like, oh, I hate that. He goes, really? Why? I said, well, because I just wanted to make it on my own. I never wanted to ever feel like I was riding the coattails of my family or ever feel like anything was handed to me because of what they were able to do. I wanted to prove that I can make it on my own. That was important to me. When I finally talked to Vince, he said, your story is very special and you're the first third-generation wrestler we have, and I want you to honor, in a way, your grandfather and your dad. You're still gonna have to prove yourself in the ring. That doesn't change, and you gotta prove yourself to the fans, but honor them for the road they paved.
Such a tremendous honor to take my father's name and my grandfather's last name and combine the two. And I'll tell you what couldn't be a better place than Madison Square Garden Survivor Series, my debut in the World Wrestling Federation. Walking in Madison Square Garden and walking in the locker room and just setting my wrestling bag down and looking around and imagining all the history that is in this dressing room that I'm changing in, and walking around, seeing guys like Bret Hart and the WWF champ Shawn Michaels, it's something else. So just thinking of the millions of people who are going to be watching on pay-per-view, and I just want to do something tonight, hopefully I can, to really make my family proud.
Welcome everyone to the WWF Survivor Series. Welcome to Madison Square Garden.
Things were aligned in an incredibly powerful way for it to all culminate to Madison Square Garden. And this is a place, too, that I watched my grandfather when I was 5 years old in Madison Square Garden.
This is where every wrestler in the world are dreaming of coming to.
I watched my dad when I was 12 years old.
Rocky Johnson, a house on fire in Madison Square Garden.
It's the greatest arena in the world, and I had that luck and that opportunity to make a dream of mine come true.
First third-generation WWF superstar ever. His father really made a name for himself here in Madison Square Garden. So did his grandfather, Rocky Maivia.
One of the most memorable nights of my life was the very first night that I debuted as Rocky Maivia, Madison Square Garden Survivor Series.
His very first match in the World Wrestling Federation, Rocky Maivia. Oh, look at this, and the King, oh no. He's in there with the wrong individual with the king.
The veteran king from Memphis is an opportunity. Oh, boy! Now that's a He's 6'5", 275.
Look at
It's Rocky
that.
Maivia.
Unbelievable agility, yes, sir.
Look at this. As a newcomer, they're already chanting his name, the entire building.
But it won't be the last time.
And I won the whole thing.
1, 2. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Here is your winner, Rocky Maivia.
What a way to make your debut with a big show in the Big Apple at the Survivor Series.
It was such a special night at Madison Square Garden. I'll never forget it. Never, ever forget it.